Good morning, good morning, good morning. Having my breakfast, I made a tasty little ham and cream cheese bagel. I didn't make enough for the rest of you, I'm sorry. But if you'd have been here, there would have been enough. I never make enough, or I never make any without making enough for everybody. Let me power through breakfast. Uh, um, Met up with a YouTuber yesterday. If I could only remember his name. Oh, Mr. Mach 1, that's who it was. He was down in the area, called me and said, "Hey, dog, I'm going to be there in a few minutes. Come on out." So went out, met Mr. Mach, was going to do some video. But it was so damn cold yesterday. The wind was blowing so hard and so cold that my camera wouldn't even turn on. So I didn't get no meetup video with him. Good. Good morning, Molly. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. How's Catherine doing this morning? Hopefully doing fine. So, anyways, so we met up. Um, it was kind of disappointing for him. Um, the pickup was a long bed, and his trailer just did not have the girth. It didn't have enough length on it to hold haul the trailer, so the truck. So, well, you're welcome. So it was a trip for nothing, but he got to meet the dog, and I got to meet him. So we went out for coffee. Um, by the way, if you're listening, Gary, thanks. And Gary bought. He didn't have to. I was going to buy, but he bought. Um, we had a good talk. We had, I don't know, we was here about 45 minutes. I thought it was pretty nice. So, let me finish my breakfast before it gets too cold. Morning, Junkyard. I'm having a ham and cheese or ham and cream cheese bagel. Finish her off right here. Christy, good morning. Bobby, Kevin, Y'all looking lovely as ever. And I just don't throw that out, like it's free. You have to earn it. So, y'all looking lovely as ever. Anyways, I met up with Mr. Mock yesterday. I thought it was pretty cool. Met up with another YouTuber yesterday. My brother, he come here for a while. Nice to see him. I know all the rest of them think they got to pay for that thumbs up, Kevin. I just don't understand it. You're drinking an early breakfast? There you go. So, Brad, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. So, anyways, Kevin was up yesterday too. So, had a nice visit with him. I am worried about him. He's not looking all that great. Skeeter, good morning. Nice to see you. I know, Brad. This just doesn't come by accident. I got to get up and get this thing, a working. You know what I mean? These good looks, stunning good looks, don't come on. I have to earn them myself. Just think what I look like if I give up. Oh, God. I know. You can only look so good. That's right. Yeah. In the last month, he spent 2 weeks in the hospital. So, Skiefer or Scarfer, there you go. Yep. So, I was glad I got to see him. I am worried about him. They were here for about an hour and a half, and then they went to one of the Mexican restaurants in town for dinner or lunch or whatever, and then they were going home. So. It's a day behind on yours. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that there, Junkyard. Oh. The sewer guy will be here around noon, somewhere around there. I called him yesterday and asked him if he'd politely just come on over and run his thing through my line to make sure that we were not going to have any problems for the holidays, because he's going to be closed, and he's going to be closed the 23rd until like the 6th of January or something like that. So he's the cheapest in town. He's probably the best in town, and the other guys are twice as much money as him. So I want to make sure I'm all cleaned out, Junkyard. I want to make sure I'm all cleaned out. So, yeah. And, he doesn't charge, he doesn't charge, he's got a reasonable rate. And, because most everybody else charges, like I said, almost twice as much as he does. So, every once in a while, I'll throw him a bottle of homemade wine or some apple pie or something like that. He appreciates that. The last time, well, not the last time, about a year ago, I needed him to do it, and I was telling him about my apple pie, and I give him a taste of it. He said, "Man, that's good." I said, "It is, isn't it?" He says, "I tell you what, I'll do this for free for a gallon of it." I said, "No problem." So, yeah. We will pray for him. I appreciate that, Brad. I really do. So. Sprinkle some sugar on me. Yeah, it's right there, Skeeter. He give me a bite of my pie. Yeah. As long as he don't give you a Vegemite sandwich, you'll be okay there, Skeeter. Mama made up a fruit bowl or basket for the people that she works with, or she actually drives them there, takes them to work. So she made a fruit bowl up for them, or a fruit basket. Good morning, Big Easy. You're looking lovely as ever, and I don't say that lightly either. Yeah, I just don't pass that compliment around. I mean it. Not everybody gets a looking lovely as ever. No, well, everybody but Ron. Yeah, that's right. Made you nervous, Skeeter? That's right. You're welcome. You are welcome. Mama's going to get a bagel or two bagels today for breakfast. She can either have cream cheese on, peanut butter, or cream cheese and ham. That's what she's getting, or whatever else she wants. Mm-hmm. I made uh, fried pork. Um, what do you want? Cube steak. They call it cube steak, but actually it's pork cutlet. I made fried pork cube steak last night in seasoned flour. I fried it till a golden brown, and then I made mashed taters, corn, and homemade gravy out of the drippings from the pork cutlet. Man, that was a good dinner. Cream cheese and salmon. Hey, I never thought of that. Um, they have a salmon pate at the store. It's in clearance right now. They got like 150 jars of it. It's good till February 2022, but it's $1.49. So basically, it's about what a can of tuna is. I bought a jar of it the other day, and I mixed it with mayo to make it like a tuna fish, and it was pretty good. But cream cheese sounds pretty good too. I could buy another jar of it and try it with a little bit of cream cheese and see if I can see if I like it that way. For $1.49, I want to buy about 8 or 10 of them and put them downstairs because like I said, they're good for another 2 years. So I know it's a nice hat I got on. Um, you know what it's getting time to be, don't you? It's getting time to do the gefilte fish challenge. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I ain't even Jewish. No. I think I'll take some of that gefilte fish. Mm-hmm. pull it out, let it drain real good, wipe it off real good, smash it up, throw some Miracle Whip on it, some relish, and make me like a tuna fish with it. Throw some onion in it. Yum, yum. Register the vote challenge. There you go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Jewish, but you're cut like one. Oh, yeah. So, for those that remember the gefilte fish challenge last year, I still got, I don't know, 10 jars of that stuff. It's good for like 2024 or something like that. It's good for a few more years. Might as well have some fun with it. I got it give to me for free. It was at the food auction. They couldn't even sell it for $1. He said, "Who will take it?" I said, "I'll take it." No. So I went back to the food auction and I said, "You son of a bitch." He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "If I'd have known that stuff was that good, I'd have bought a case of it from you before you got rid of it all." He said, "Why, is it that good?" I said, "No. It ain't bad. Uh, I've had worse. My sister's cooking, so I understand that. I couldn't walk either, Tim. I remember when I got circumcised, hell, I couldn't walk for a whole year. But the gefilte fish, oh yeah. So set it back for really hard times, yeah. Hey, I understand that, junkyard. People, I wouldn't eat that stuff. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, my eyes are for some reason. If you was hungry and you hadn't eaten, or had anything to eat, that gefilte fish would look like a T-bone steak after a few days. How hard of a time would it have to be? Like the 1930s Depression time. Uh, I gotta go out and unlock the door. I'll be right back. Give me a cup of coffee. Other than I'd ever see, huh? All right, there, Brad. You have yourself a great day. Thanks for being here. Scrapple might be before it. Well, thank you, Living History. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Well, you are a glutton for punishment, aren't you? Uh, those that are just coming in, we had a meetup yesterday, me and Mr. Mock. Mr. Mock won. Pretty cool. He come down to pick up a wrecked pickup, but couldn't do it because it was a long bed and it just wouldn't fit. I know you changed your hair. I was going to ask you about that. It looks ravishing. It does. Oh. I'll tell you something. Look at that. Skin is drying out so bad on my hands. Just murder, man. It's just murder. That's what she said. Oh, I notice everything. I've been having some problems with my fingernails too lately for some reason. So I think what I'm going to do is I go see a farmer friend of mine, and he's got some cows. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick both my hands up a cow's ass, and that should cure my fingernail problem. So, and Chinese computer hacking information. That's funny, Jerry. Reason why I'm going to stick them up a cow's ass is that way it'll keep me from chewing my fingernails. Yeah. That would go viral. Yeah, well, yep. Yeah. I don't chew my fingernails no more. So. I ate some kind of, I don't know what I'm at then. Probably put some Vaseline on my hands, man. I've never had dry skin like this in my entire life. Be sure to record it. Oh, I will. Say it ain't so, Jerry. Say it ain't so. I hope yeah. I hope it'll stop me from chewing them. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Foreplay. That. How did you guess there, Kevin? Yeah, I'd be on my way to being a plumber or a proctologist. No. Oh. Nice fresh pot of coffee for Mama when she gets home. Oh. It doesn't it? It does sound like he's lived in Michigan before. Kevin, are you visiting from Michigan? You spent a week in Detroit in 1999? Yeah, but you probably never left your hotel room because you boys from down south are too afraid to walk around Detroit. I don't know whether or not why they're not called a rectologist. Dang sheep shaggers. There you go. Yeah, see, there you go. You're right. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I've been in some places over there in Detroit that scare the living shit right out of you. Excuse my language, but it would. Oh, yeah, well, during the cold months of the year, it's fine. They, they don't come out and they'll sit in their house with their blankets up to here because they're freezing. They don't come out in the wintertime. No. I think he was in Battle Creek, but I didn't get to watch the rally. I should have. I should have went. Battle Creek. Battle Creek's close to living history right there. Did you go live in history? Oh, they showed some of it on the news. Did you go to the Trump rally in Battle Creek? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Um, Bobby got a gold star award from CNN for being their top, their top viewer. I tell you what, I used to. There's no lie in Detroit. I used to go into some places, in Detroit, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm telling you, you wouldn't see anybody, not a car on the street, nothing, pitch black, and that's just up to no good there. Um, yeah, right. There's too much conflict there. You're right. They all want to, you're wrong. I'm right. I'm right. You're wrong. Um, anyways, um, we used to go up to Kronk up there and pick up scrap, and it opened at 7:30 in the morning. But if you wanted to be one of the very first three or four to get loaded, you had to be there at 4 o'clock in the morning. So we'd all, go to work at 3, grab our trucks, and we get up there, and we'd park 4 going this way and 3 going this way, and that way, because everybody could watch everybody's back, and there was some, you never could tell. Doors were all locked at 4 o'clock in the morning, and we'd all just sit there and set our alarms for 7:15. Leave the trucks running, but have the doors locked. And if you slept, you slept. You just sat there and um, played games or whatever on your phone or BS with somebody. It don't. But we all just watched everybody's back up there because it was that bad up there. Mama's home, mama's home, mama's home. The Merry Christmas wreath just went off. Oh. So, and there's other places. I used to go over on Richard Street, and pick up there, and bad. That was bad over there. You went in, you sat out in the street, and they opened up at 7, and you go in there, and you would weigh in, okay? Then you'd go all the way around the property, come back out, and then you'd have to back your set of doubles all the way back into the property because there's no place to turn around. But you'd have to come out of the property, back onto the street, and then back in, and you'd back around the scale, and then back up to their staging area. Coping alone. Congratulations. You're trying to sweep? There you go. All right there, Kevin. Nice to see you coping. Good morning, Gene. You're looking lovely as ever. You're looking lovely as ever too, coping. And I just don't throw that compliment out to anybody. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I bet it was. Yeah. Good morning, Pumpkin. You are looking marvelous. Did you do something different to your hair, Grandma? See? You rode a bicycle back and got. Oh, you are a brave soul, aren't you, there, Junkyard? I'm gonna make you bagels today for breakfast, Kathy. You want bacon, or not bacon, but ham and cream cheese on it? Okay, just cream cheese. Okay. YouTube impression. I have no idea what you're talking about. I really don't, there, Jerry. But I can do some impressions for you. I did not have sexual relationships with that woman. I ain't gonna hit you. I ain't gonna hit. What the hell? I ain't gonna hit you. Suffering succotash. Good morning, Tammy. You're looking lovely as ever. Yeah, I wouldn't drive a tank in Compton either. You're right. Didn't that guy try to do that, or was that in Oakland? Where he got a little upset at the city. I can't remember. He built that killdozer. I can't remember where that was, but that was pretty cool. I'm glad to see you that you're here there, Copen. You're looking lovely as ever. So, was that good enough impressions for you there, Jerry? I have no idea what you're talking about. I really don't. Yeah, Killdozer. That's right. The only bad thing about that is the guy should have had the foresight to see what could have happened. You know, um, you know, he knew that he was, and technology was different back then. You know, he did the best he could with what he had to work with back then. But could you imagine now if you had all the technology you got today? The video cameras and everything else, and they're so small you couldn't see them anyways. But that guy could mount cameras everywhere he wanted, and he'd be able to see every place he wanted to go drive. And the worst of it was is when he went into that one building, he fell through into the basement, and that's what really got him. He got stuck in there. So it would be a thought if you were going to do that nowadays, you make sure the places you're gonna wipe out doesn't have a basement with a weak floor. So, no, that's right. You just get going down, and the worst of it, the best of it was the guy had a ripper blade on the back of it. If he would have been smart, I'm just saying, if he'd have been smart, he'd have dropped that ripper blade as he was going down the road, and he'd have done more damage than what he did because he could have took out all the asphalt, on the in the city roads or whatever. Not concrete, but the asphalt. They'd have tore that all to hell. So, JC, you're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Oh. Now, I haven't been to mine in 35 years, but I'm sure it's the same slow service. So, I won't never go back to it either. You know, um, and they may be 150,000 times better now than they were 35 years ago. But it left a rotten taste in my mouth. And we got a brand new VA hospital up in Ann Arbor. I mean, that thing's it shines like a new penny, and it's as big as the University of Michigan hospital, and it's right next door to it. But I'm sure things haven't changed. It's doing good. It's doing good. Everything's doing fine, I guess. I got my Snoopy up yesterday, my Snoopy mailbox. I'm gonna do a video of that, and I put my dog out front, so I get that done. So, but I'm gonna make Kathy her bagel, and I'll be right back. Feel free to talk about me. Hmm. Let's see. 27 degrees there. I don't know what it is here, but I know it's a lot colder than 27. What is it? 2 degrees here. So, Living History says it's 14 right where he's at Southwest Michigan. Morning, Picker. Looking lovely as ever. And I just don't throw that compliment out either. You feel bad for your homeless dog. Why is it your homeless dog? If he's your dog, he wouldn't be homeless. So. Oh, yeah. I know it's coming too there, Gene. I hope everything goes okay with your grandson there coping. Icicles, that's funny. Huh. 4 degrees, the real feel is minus 16. Okay. You'll have to give return the yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you regift them. That's right there, Gene. You regift them. Excuse me, I got to powder real quick. I ain't for sure, but I think one of my eyeballs is in that toilet or that paper towel. So. I can breathe again. No. It's hibernation time. The other day, I went to the bread box and I bought no bake cookies, the oatmeal kind, chocolate oatmeal, no bake cookies. I brought them home and I opened them up and give Kathy one. And yeah, you can stay, Stray. Uh, um, anyways, I bought them and anyways, I bought them and give her one. I'm trying to read these at the same time. I bought her and give her one of them. She said, "Man, these are pretty good. They taste just like homemade." I said, "I know they do." I said, "I'm gonna go buy some more. That way you don't have to make them." She says, "Yeah, that way I don't have to make those. We'll just put those in the cookie baskets." And I said, "That's good." So, oh, so now there ain't no timing anybody out for no unjustified reason. So. Everybody's allowed to be in here. Everybody's allowed to not, well, how can I put? You're allowed to comment, but not speak your mind if it's vulgar or insulting to somebody. So, all right, there, history. Nice to have you here. Good morning, Kevin.
Hey, Connie said that Trump got impeached.
Yeah, I know he got impeached in the House of Representatives, but he ain't gonna get impeached in the in the Senate. So it doesn't make a difference. So, yeah, $12 a dozen. That's pretty good price for them. Are they good? Sometimes you get them tamales that are so damn dry they ain't worth a damn. So,
Connie said, what makes you say that?
because the Senate is full of Republicans. The House is full of Democrats. That's who impeached him was the Democrats. And the Senate's full of Republicans. And the Republicans aren't going to impeach him because they know it's a baseless impeachment. It was, Bobby. It was a waste of money. Yeah, you have to have 2/3 of the vote to remove them. So, you know, they didn't get 2/3 in the House, and they're not going to get 2/3 in the Senate. That I was just going to say that there. We don't have any Mexican. Well, we got one. That's what he's talking about. Is she has a trailer that she goes around and does it, but she owns a restaurant here in town. She does it. They have good food. I mean, they always have good food. So, you know. JC, there's a kid in each and every one of us still. Oh man, I actually wanted to come. I forgot about that living history. What time was your thing again? 8 o'clock or something like that. I got your bell rung, but I wasn't even on the computer because um, you just want to grow older. Yeah. What was I doing last? Oh, I made dinner. We didn't eat till 7, and then I did dishes and stuff last night. I forgot all about it being on. Sorry. I did get on. Like 12 o'clock this morning. I seen Rick posted a thing about a mail Christmas gift giveaway, so I entered that. That was the only time I was on the laptop after I got off yesterday. I was on Facebook for a few minutes, and then I got off the computer. wasn't even on all day. 7 p.m. till 9. Okay. I'll have to. When's Wednesday? Is it? Oh, let's see. Wednesday. You're having one Christmas night? Hell, I don't even know when Christmas is the 25th, so today is the 19th, so that's 6 days away. Yeah, so it'd be Sunday or Wednesday. Excuse me. Yeah, 25th. So, all right, you'll be on Christmas night. Okay. I think we're just gonna have a dinner between us and the family, and I don't know. I have no idea what time we're eating, but I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty much over with by then. So, Maybe it's time for the old one. Cuban Delight. You ever seen that? You ever had that Cuban coffee? That's pretty good stuff, man. You never eaten leftover ham sandwiches? Ham sandwich. Hey, something's being roasted. Chestnuts roasting on an open flame. Oh, hickory dickory dog. That's right. That's right, Skeeter. Oh. If you smell something burning and it's coming from inside your house, I'd be checking. Oh. But anyways, I got the Snoopy up and running yesterday. I got my dog out front on the porch. They're both on the porch. I got Snoopy the dog on the mailbox with, I don't even know what the bird's name is, but it's the bird. You open up the mailbox opens up and the bird comes out. So, and then I got my little white puppy dog on my milk can out there next on the other side of the porch. It can travel a long distance. Just ask Elizabeth Warren. She'll be able to tell you. I am Indian. Sending up smoke signals. That's right, smoke signals. See, me and Copen are thinking alike, you know. no, no, this is actually a big wired mailbox. It's not next to the real mailbox. That's right, a peace pipe. You smoke them from a peace pipe. You got good smoke them there. Oh, oh, look at the colors. Look at the colors. Oh, yeah, look at the colors. Oh yeah, it's like 38 inches tall or something like that. It's on a pedestal, so pretty cool. I got it from I was at the Goodwill. I was there, and they wanted $8 for it, and I plugged it in, and half the stuff didn't work, and the other half did. And I took it up to the counter and said, "Hey man, half the stuff works on it, half the stuff don't. You got a better price on it?" She said, "Yeah, $4." I said, "Yeah, I'll take it." No. Yeah, a tongue fun fact. Let's hear about a tongue fun fact. Temperature dropping picker, is it? Baby, it's cold outside. I'm not afraid to say it because I'm not politically correct. These candy asses that get upset because I've been offended because he said, baby, it's cold outside. Yeah. Well, the only thing I can say is let's get some needle and thread. We'll sew up that butt crack to fix that butt hurt. Or a staple gun would work. So. You got a Santa suit? That's cool. I got like 5 of them. That's right. I'm waiting for the fun fact for the tongue there, Stray. Now let's be civil, everybody. You get a twitchy trigger finger? No. That ain't for the marijuana. Yeah, I understand that. Now, well, what do they call it if it's not a peace pipe? Um, and all right, Kevin, I love you too, and I'll tell her. Kevin says he loves you, Kev. We'll talk to you later. Now, JC, you're from Alaska. All right. Now, are you an Indian or are you an Eskimo? I'm asking because I don't know because I only thought Eskimos there were native Eskimos up there in Alaska. That's why I'm asking. I'm not asking to be disrespectful or anything like that. I want to know. Good morning, Lucky Seven. You're not Eskimo, okay? Well, I didn't think Indians weren't indigenous to Alaska. I didn't know. I thought it was just Eskimos. And actually, Eskimos are Asian. Um, they're from Asian descent. That I knew it. Inuit. There's 7 tribes, but but are they indigenous to Alaska or did they move to Alaska? That's what I'm asking. So, because as far I'm just going by what I understand. As far as I understand, the indigenous were Eskimos, and they actually come from Asia. Inuit, yeah. We're all getting a history lesson here. So. All right, when you cross the Bering Strait, if you cross the Bering Strait, you're Asian, because that's where they come from. Deidre, good morning. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you here. From what my understanding was, when they cross the Bering Strait, they come from Asia. So um, that was like 10,000 years ago. I may be wrong. Nobody's putting anybody down. I'm trying to figure out. JC. I said, but I don't know. I want to learn. There's nobody putting anybody down. You know, knowledge is power. Um, I've watched them, the Discovery Channel and the History Channel and all that stuff, and I've seen, how the woolly mammoth got, in Alaska and all that other stuff. And what happened was the woolly mammoth crossed the Bering Straits, and the indigenous or the Eskimos, according to the History Channel, followed them because it was a food source, and that's how they got over here. And they stayed over here with them until they were hunted out. And when they went to go back, and the crossing was gone. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So you're leaving so soon, there, Deidre? Yeah, I'm nobody's disrespecting anybody. I'd like to learn. So, oh, okay, because I thought you said GTSY. Thought that's gotta go, see you soon, or see ya. I don't know. I have no idea what gotta go or GTSY means, but don't. My mistake. Um, Me and Mr. Mock, we met a couple of people yesterday, making you hungry. No. Indian chicks, turn your brain on. There you go, Skeeter. Oh, good to see you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. See, I just learned that. I thought it got to go or something like that. No. Thanks for the clarification. There you go. That's pretty cool there, living. Mm. Coffee? Coffee, coffee. Librarian. Oh, you're a librarian, Deidre? That's pretty cool. You go, be quiet. Librarians are a dying breed, I'm telling you, because most libraries, there's not very many libraries left anymore. We actually used to have two libraries downtown, and then we had a county library, and on one side of town we had a county library on the other side of town. Now we got one library in town and one county library on the other side of town. You're not a librarian? Well, Skeeter. No. You're not a baker either? Well, that's okay. I let's see. Yeah, your dumb questions are the ones that are never asked. You're right. But that fell through. Probably sleeping. Um, that's where he's at, probably. I'm trying to get this pop out chat to work, so give me a second. Oh, there we go. Stevie Wonder Library, that's right. Oh, there you go. Colder than a winch's rack. There you go. There you go, there, Libin. Um, I heard a definition a few years ago. Um, Somebody said, retarded and ignorant. Okay, or not retarded, stupid. Okay, stupid means that you don't want to learn, you're not going to learn, and you never will learn. Ignorant means you haven't learned. So, well, there's like they say here that ignorance of the law is no excuse. Excuse. It means because you've never learned the law doesn't give you an excuse to break the law. So ignorance means you just haven't learned. So I may be ignorant on a lot of things, but I try not to be stupid on anything. Um, it's better to remain quiet and look stupid than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. So that's right. That's colder, yeah. Well, digger's butt crack. That's colder than hell, yeah. In a brass bra, that's right. The way you're thinking there, Deidre. Isn't that funny how that steel will conduct cold real quick? Your mom used to say that when you was growing up. Yep. Yeah. It's better to be silent and considered stupid than to open up your mouth and remove all doubt. Yeah, it was my turn. I'm not trying to be smart, officer, but if I was speeding, so was you to catch me. They needed more money. That's right. Well, you know what OJ's kid asked him right before OJ's wife was, Nicole was killed, right? The kid said, "Dad, can I borrow the keys to the Blazer?" And OJ looked right at his son and said, "You got to go ask your mom." No. Too petty. Take a class, please. Yeah. One horse town. Yeah. Yeah. One horse town. Got, yeah. Isn't that how it goes? Yeah. Barney Fife comes walking up and his gun shaking and he's got the bullet in his pocket. Okay, you put him up. Yep, if the glove fits, you must have quit. So, it'd be nice if Rick fixed us all breakfast. That's funny. That's how much he has more cops and residents. I wouldn't doubt it. There's a bunch of towns that's got more cops than anything else. Yeah. You see where that sheriff in Virginia or West Virginia or wherever the hell it is, he says if they pass that gun law, he's going to start deputizing all the citizens. That way they're illegal to carry the guns. That's one way to fix them. Homemade hash browns. There you go. I like I like hash browns. I do. Um, but the time it takes you to shred them all up and everything or cut them all up, I'll buy a bag of potatoes for $1.69. Hash browns already cut up and seasoned. I'll throw them in the pan. So one for each shift. There you go. We have there's about 18 cops that we have in this town. Um, and they all work different shifts. So there's like 6 on each shift. That's just the city. Then the county sheriff is based right here in this town. So there's another 35 county sheriff. And then the state police used to be based just north of town, but they're not anymore. But they're running through here, and there's probably another 3 or 4 in town at any one time. Now you want gravy and biscuits? That sounds pretty good. You'll make that too? All right. Everybody go to Deidre's house for dinner or breakfast. But you're so damn far away, Deidre. Breakfast will be cold by the time I get there. Yeah, Rick's even. Where do you live at, Deidre? Because Rick's in North Carolina. a pretty far distance away from here. Texas. Oh my God, you're a neighbor to Junkyard. You had to just stop up and had breakfast with Junkyard then. God bless Texas. Oklahoma. I know you guys in Oklahoma don't get along with people in Texas, you know. They ride gold-plated stick horses there too. That's right. Uh, oh yeah. You going there for cool Christmas? They do that one day a year. What day is that? Because that would be the day you'd want to rob the bank in that town because they have no transportation. You want to move to Waco? Bad things happen in Waco, man. Well, that's good there, Deidre. It's pretty nice. Get to see some family. Oh, the Texas OU game? Okay. That's right. They done it before, but everybody forgets that. Oh, I've never been to Texas. My original plan was when all the kids graduated and everything, and I was going to go over the road, drive truck, me and Kathy, and we're just going to see the country. And I got sick, and that plan went right to hell. So, all right, there, Bobby. Well, you wouldn't be visitors if you had the Oklahoma Texas game in Oklahoma. Hmm. I'm thinking about putting a map on the wall and getting a blindfold and a dart and throwing a dart. Wherever it lands, that's where we're going. It'd be my luck we'd go to Schitt's Creek. That's where we'd land. Or it'd be my luck, I'd throw the dart and it would land at Birdsell or Riga, 6 and 8 miles from here. Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. I got peanut butter cookie dough in the refrigerator. I gotta get started. I am gonna make some. I gotta go to the Dollar Tree and buy some bread pans because I'm gonna make some banana nut loaf bread. No. They're having a Christmas party at school tomorrow. How impolitically correct that is. That sounds pretty cool. Your brother's in Austin? It does sound pretty good.
All right, I love you, Gandhi. I'll call you
Um,
today.
the recipe I use for banana nut bread um,
All right,
was on the back of um, Pillsbury flour. It was, and this recipe is probably 40, 50 years old because it's actually when Pillsbury flour come in a box. It's the cutout of the recipe for the box, and it's been taped on a piece of paper in a recipe box or a book. Oh yeah. If you go back out in the garage, you want to shut that yard light off?
I'm not going back out.
All right, I'll do it when I get off here then. Yes, you can get a DUI in a self-driving car because even though it's self-driving, you still have to be in control. Patrick, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Anything's better than Chicago. Yeah. Like that woman that was killed out in Arizona with that self-autonomous car. There was a driver in the seat, but he was playing video games or whatever when it hit her. He's gonna go. They're gonna get him for vehicular homicide or manslaughter or whatever. You're supposed to be in control of your vehicle, even though it's autonomous. You still have to be there, paying attention. Tell it to take me home. You are in charge. There you go. Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. So you're in the States? Oh, I bet it is there. They had a bunch of houses in Texas that had built-in swimming pools in the basement. Remember that? They had all that stuff. Was it a couple years ago they had them bad floods? Hot and humid. Well, you got a heat wave going on this morning, 34. You're heading for higher ground. Yeah, it's pretty bad when you're damn near below sea level, but you're huh, Skeeter? Okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, until it gets so damn hot you can't stand it. Yeah. You're dang near in the water. I wouldn't doubt it. I'm still eBaying. I got a couple things on there, but I haven't sold anything in a month and a half, 2 months. So I got. I'm not trying to buy anything else to sell because I got so much other stuff out here that didn't sell. I've lowered the price. I'm damn near giving it away just to get it out of the house. But I want to, I don't want to lose money on it. If I sell it for what I got into it, and then plus the shipping. So you got yourself an eBay store, Rick, or not? I never went that far. I guess I should have. So I had this clown I got, nice looking clown, set on a swing. Um, and it's like $150 clown. I bought it. Nobody wanted it. I had it, started out at $10 or whatever. Nobody wanted it, so it's set up here on a rack for about 2 months, and then finally, my daughter, she was in here. I said, "Hey, you want this clown? Nobody else wants it. I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to, throw it away or whatever. It's a nice clown." She said, "Yeah, I'll take it because it's got a porcelain face on it. It's got porcelain hands." So, and she collects porcelain dolls. So, well, you should have set it to go off and make for you. That way, it'd have been ready. So all you had to do is jump out of bed, run, go get it, come back, throw it on the nightstand, jump back in bed, get the covers on, and then nice and toasty warm again. Or get you a coffee pot and put it on your nightstand, and then that way you can start it in the morning. You don't even have to get out of bed. Put your coffee right there, your cup, and your cream and sugar and whatever right there, and you're just all ready. Trying to help you out. You can get one of them. Are you going to a hotel um, next week there, Deidre? If you're going to a hotel next week in Asheville, they have coffee makers in the room. Feel free to take one home with you. They're cheap. Yeah, rubber hose and sip it. There you go. Little 4-cupper. Actually, it's a 2-cupper. Actually, it's really a 1-cupper. It won't even fill this up, but it'll get you going in the morning. Yeah. And you know how you get away with that, don't you? So they don't put it on your credit card. You go in, you check into the room, and as soon as you get there, say, "Hey, I just checked in here. I thought there was supposed to be a coffee pot in here. There's no coffee pot. There's no nothing here. It's gone. When I got here, the door was open." And I think, huh, somebody opened that door and got in there and got it out. Now you walk away with a free coffee pot you can put on your nightstand there, Deidre. Just trying to help you out. I don't condone that kind of activity, but just trying to help you out. Because I'm sure they got a couple hundred more sitting in a storage area someplace. Or when you call them, say, hey, I just got to my room, but the door was ajar. And I don't know if anybody's been in here or not, but I noticed the coffee maker's gone. And the iron's gone. Gotta be a thinker. Not that I condone that activity. So. But you gotta get something for that $175 a night. What the hell? And my skin is so dry, it just itches. Probably gonna have to, I don't know, oil me down or something. Hey, Kath, you want to throw a piece of plastic on the bed and we can throw some Crisco on here and oil ourselves up? Keep our skin nice and soft. I don't think she wants to do that. Use lanolin. It's kind of sticky. I don't know. I need a good hand lotion or whatever, skin lotion. It's just, you can see that it's just tearing me apart, whatever. So I'm gonna have to change dishwashing liquids too. I haven't seen her since yesterday. She did do a video last night, but I seen that this morning when I was turning it on that it was on last night. I'm gonna have to, like I said, I'm gonna have to switch dishwashing liquid. I'm gonna use Palmolive because I'll be soaking in it. Remember Madge? Madge, how do you get your hands up? Palmolive. You're soaking in it. Put them back in there. Right. Yeah, dip them and put gloves on. That's probably the thing to do for a while. One finger, this finger right here, had a cut on it. Man, did that damn thing hurt for the longest time. Right at the very end. I should start doing that. I should buy me some nice, good gloves so I can do dishes with them. That would probably help. The problem of it is trying to get I got these fingers right here, trying to get them to go into a glove is hard enough. So. That's right, ground control to Major Tom. Are you stepping out the door? I gotta give me another cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Huh. Wow, I think I made that pot a little strong. Yeah, it'll get you going. That reminds me, I gotta get out there and drain my dishwasher. So, one out in the garage. I use it for doing the pots and pans for the hot dog cart. You're absolutely right there, Skeeter. I remember when a washer and dryer would last 15, 20 years, no problem. Now they last 3 or 4 years, and you'd be glad if you get 3 or 4 years out of it. So, but yet they don't. They're proud as hell to show you that 12 or 1,500 or $2,000 price tag on that appliance. All right, there, Deidre, you go seize the day. You pluribus unum. The very first bun coffee maker we ever bought lasted 11 years. Okay. This was, what, about 30 years ago, Kath, we bought it? That bun coffee maker? I think we bought it like 30 years ago and it lasted 11 years. And we've had like 5 buns since then. That one, I mean, I bet that coffee maker made 25 pots of coffee a day for 11 years. Never had a bit of problem. and probably still would have been still working, but it started to leak out. The tank was getting bad, and it started leaking out the tank. That's you got the buttercream frosting mix. Well, that's at least you're getting somewhere. So, the good thing about it, though, we start making cookies and stuff like that. I've got probably 10, 12 cooling racks at least. So we can start putting cookies on cooling. You can bake cookie sheet after cookie sheets of cookies and get them cooling. So it makes it pretty nice. All right, there, Kevin. You have yourself a great day, man. Take care. Not much there, Mike. How are you doing today? Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. And trust me, I don't pass that compliment out. That just anybody. No. I haven't seen Grizz. I haven't seen Mama Linda, and I haven't seen Big Steve. I wonder if they're having a menage a trois. I don't think Linda would be involved in that, but West Coast, you know what I mean?
Brenda is in Sweet Girls chat.
She's in where?
Sweet Girls.
I didn't hear you then.
Sweet Girls chat.
Oh, Sweet Girls chat. Okay.
And so is Steve.
Oh, and Steve is too. Well, Grizz just showed up, so.
And Bobby McNutt.
Wait.
Steve. Gene.
Yeah. No. Nice to have you here, Grizz. Good to see you. I thought you were having a menage a trois with Mama Linda and Big Steve, but I have to powder her again real quick. Oh, I can talk now. Was commercials riveting? Was it, Grizz? So that's right. We're getting cultured. You know what, Rick? There very might well be. Is it It's electronic, right? There might be a code you have to punch in or whatever to reset it. I used to have I had a washing machine that wouldn't start. No, a dryer. It wouldn't start. And so I called the manufacturer up and said, "What's up? What's wrong with this thing? It's running this code." Oh, it's a security code on it. It locks the dryer from being used if somebody did something to it. Um, and then you got to push in a certain code. So by pushing in a certain code, you had to, like the on and off button, you had the 3 quick taps and then a long push, and then 3 quick taps and a long push or something, and that would reset it. So you're thinking about getting a pair? There you go. That'd be pretty cool there, Grizz. First of all, um, did you make sure your breakers are not blowed on that? That could very well be it. Or even if the breaker, okay, is it the type that's plugged in? Is it built in or is it roll around? And if it's built in, was it plugged into the box or was it wired, hardwired? Okay, because I've got a box downstairs, electrical box. I got power to it, but the socket's no good. Your socket could have went out, even though you got power at the fuse box, but your socket could have went bad. So that's pretty cool there, Grizz. Okay. I'm just trying to do a process of elimination before you go around calling a repairman or something. You might want to do this. Shut the breaker off, okay, and let it sit off for a minute, and then turn the breaker back on. You might have to completely power down before you can reset it. If it has a reset on it, I have no idea. Does that make any sense? No. Like my washing machine down there the other day, I went down there and it was locked. Okay. And I shut it off and everything, and it still wouldn't unlock. The light still stayed on. So I ended up unplugging it for a couple of minutes, and then you could hear the lock open up. And I plugged it back in. And this washing machine's only 3 years old, 2.5 years old. So you might have to completely power down, and then it might start. I have no idea if it's going to work or not, but it might. So he said it's wired into it, but that's what I was getting at. Power it out, power it down, then power it back up. So. Boom chakalaka, you're right, Skeeter. So, and don't forget, tonight at 8 o'clock, I've got a Thursday night snack chat, or not snack chat, but Thursday night chat. Okay. And I would not be a bit surprised if that thing's got an inline fuse or whatever. So. There you go. Grizz just told you to reset it. You'll have to open the door. It cannot be latched. Press heated dry, normal, heated dry, normal within 3 seconds of the first press button. Now close the door. So. There you go. www.fixitanswers.com. There you go. All right, everybody. It's 8:29. I got to get out of here. I got some stuff I got to do. I got the sewer guy coming at noon today. So I got laundry in the dryer. I got to get that out, get the laundry out of the dryer, out of the washer, put that in the dryer, get that done. And walk around. I got my little sweet little French maid's outfit ready. So, I can walk around, do the dusting, and Kathy can admire me. She's probably puking right now. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace, y'all. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to, but stay yourself. And if you want to come see me tonight at 8 o'clock, I'll be here, God willing. Well, I'll have a good time tonight. Have a blessed one, everybody.